there are a couple things that I wanted to change up in my life. And I bet that you have something in your life right now that you know you're not loving, but you continue to do it. And you may not actually realize that it's robbing you of a lot of your energy, maybe a lot more than you even think. Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. It's time for another quickie because there's always time to fit an inspiration. And this has probably been one of the coolest, busiest couple weeks of my life. And I am currently in Austin right now because I just recorded 2 days of my podcast, Earn Your Happy, that you're listening to. And I am switching in January to an all in-person, all video podcast. So any guests that are coming on, unless I absolutely cannot get to this person in person, then that is the only way I will be doing anything on Zoom again for a while, because there are a couple things that I wanted to change up in my life. And I bet that you have something in your life right now that you know you're not loving, but you continue to do it. And you may not actually realize that it's robbing you of a lot of your energy, maybe a lot more than you even think. And for me, that was doing podcasts on Zoom. As much as I love to connect with guests and as much as I love my podcast, this is obviously something that I do every single week. And when you do something every single week that you wish was maybe in person or had more connection, or you're not enjoying staring at a computer screen, then I knew that something needed to change. So it took a lot more work to do what we just did. In fact, it was a really intense 2 days of back-to-back interviews, and there's a lot of energetic exchange that goes into it, right down to just booking the house and arranging all of the guests. And of course, I have an incredible team for that, but a lot goes into it. And so I was assessing this morning, was it worth it? Can I continue to do this? And the answer is a resounding yes. Not only the energy that you get from the people being in person, but those connections that you make that you don't get to make over Zoom. Like, it's just a different experience getting to sit down with someone and feel their energy and feel that energetic exchange that actually gives you life. And I just think it takes on a totally different direction than it takes on in person. So I'm really excited for that. I hope that you guys are excited for the launch of that. You'll also be able to watch on YouTube, which is really fun. And we have some really fun, funny outtakes on some of them just because we did some things with them behind the scenes. So I think it's a cool way to get to know some of the guests that are coming on. And so today, Lindsay Schwartz is the one who I came, and we are literally filming together. So also that was another thing, is I was like, how can I make this more fun? How can I make sure I'm not doing this solo and, doing something that maybe is even harder than what I was doing? And so Lindsay Schwartz, my friend from Powerhouse Women, who has the Powerhouse Women podcast, we said, how could we do this together so that it just seems like something that we get like friend time and girl time and we get to drop in. So we rented an Airbnb where we were also filming, and we've just gotten to do this together. So I did a podcast, she did a podcast, I did a podcast, she did a podcast, which is great. Because in between, I am not even shitting you, I just stared at the wall, stared at the wall, laid in the bed to recharge. She did the same thing, took little mini power naps, went back out and did some podcasting. Just because you're always on, you're thinking of the next question while trying to be present with them. So your brain is on fire during these podcasts. So I'm more introverted. So in between, I just went in the room and was like, oh my God, okay, let's just do nothing. Don't look at your social media, just recharge for the next one. And it was amazing. And then also this week, if you haven't seen on social media, I released the announcement of my new company, which I have been not able to really talk too much about. And now it's out in the world, and I can't tell you how amazing and relieved I feel. So the pre-launch of GLOCI has begun. Pre-sales are going to start really soon, which I'm really excited about. And the product is called GLOCI. It's a skin routine you can drink. It's a skin and gut superfood. And I have always been really into hydration, and I've always really been into wellness. And you guys know I have a big network marketing background. And I just wanted something that made women feel better, that made women feel that they look their best. These incredible habits that we can instill into our life that also helps us drink more water. So I'm going to release 2 podcasts on this, which I can't wait for. They're coming in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And I did one with Natalie Ellis of Boss Babe, where she interviewed me all about it. It's also going to get released on hers. And Lindsay Schwartz of Powerhouse Women, who has the exclusive because she was also the first and one of the biggest investors in my company. And she has been just a total rock, and let's just say a friend therapist throughout this entire process. So she really got an inside look to every single thing that went on. So I can't wait to drop that podcast that's coming soon. But if you've not seen the info about the release of GLOCI, I'd love for you to go check it out because I have the most beautiful teams that I'm working with, and I'm really, really proud of it. There's been so much that has gone on with this product that I can't even begin to tell you on a quickie. That is why I've done 2 1-hour podcasts on it each so that I could get into what it really looks like to learn how to raise money and build a business and some of the nightmare stories that happen that have turned into absolute daydreams and why you need to keep going on your dreams. So stay tuned for that. But if you guys want to go and check out those posts, you can go and see all about what's going on and all about the product. But the first drop of GLOCI will actually for real be limited because we want to get this first beta launch out into the world where you get to be the first to try if you want. You get to be the ones to help us get user-generated content, get reviews, get feedback. We're going to be rewarding you for doing that. So if you want to be the first on this list to get the limited run, all you have to do is text the word GLOCI, GLOCI, that's GLOCI, to 310-496-8363. And I will put you on the VIP list in order to get the first drop of GLOCI, you guys. I literally cannot wait. I think you're going to love it. I have poured my heart and soul into it. We've worked with the most incredible formulation team. We have a doctor coming on board to talk all about these incredible ingredients. And like I said, it's a skin and gut superfood, and our incredible probiotic that is in there is a clinically studied ingredient. And I just literally cannot wait to see the testimonials and to read the reviews and to also just work to always make this a better company for you. And oh my God, I actually can't believe it's here. So those podcasts will be dropping soon. I'll keep you posted, but I'd love to have you on that VIP insider text list. That is where you are going to know even when the affiliate and ambassador program drops, because I am creating something for women to really create a community, but also help them make money and get access to incredible women who are also blazing forward on their dreams. So you guys, I'm so grateful for you. It would mean the world if you would join that text list for real. If you've wanted to, a lot of you have asked how you can support me. This is my big ask. If you've gotten value from this podcast, I would love for you to go join that text list and try the product. If you love it, share it. But that's coming next. That's coming next. I won't even ask you for that one. How about we just start with the text list? How's that? Okay. I love you guys so much. I am so grateful for your support. You are my diehard community. You're the people that make me want to be better and help me show up better in the world. And I'm just so grateful for your love and support. So until next time, everyone, earn your happy. Bye-bye.
Hey, do you know what the big secret is this year? And it shouldn't be a secret because this should be your biggest focus. It is building your community. I am always working on building and nurturing my community, and everyone is talking about the power of community. Without an online community, you just cannot grow organically or create a real movement, which is what I know that we're all after. And you can build trust or monetize your audience. When you get community right, not only does your audience grow faster, but so do your sales. But where's everybody going to be managing their communities these days? And a lot of online entrepreneurs and thought leaders are turning to circle.so. Circle is an all-in-one community platform. It lets you host content and create discussions, live streams, group chats, and memberships all under your own brand. And what's so cool about Circle.so is that you don't even need a website or Facebook group. Instead, Circle lets you build your own community site where you can host content and manage your members. You can even create locked and unlocked content spaces, groups, and classes. How freaking cool is that? You can put your content behind a paywall too, and you can charge different amounts of money for different spaces on your community site. Circle.so is famously easy to use, and it has a free 14-day trial for you, so you can go check it out, see if you like it, see if you love all the options. Just go to Circle.so. Go check it out right now, you guys. Imagine being able to manage your community, start group chats and live classes, and accept payments all in one place. Kind of mind-blowing, since this is usually spread all over the place. You have to log into so many different things. If this is the year to capture, organize, and monetize your community, head over to Circle.so. You can get a free trial and start building your online community right now. Just go to Circle.so. You guys, you get the 14-day free trial. So just go and see if it's for you. It's going to streamline everything and make your life so much easier. It's so freaking cool.
Hey, I know if you're listening to this podcast that you have big dreams and big goals. And one of the things that can really stop you is struggling with your marketing. Trust me, I have been there. Are you using 10 different systems just to build your online business? Then I want you to try Kajabi. Kajabi helps you build your web pages, set up funnels, and sell your courses, content, coaching, or communities. You've been hearing me talk a lot about funnels on this podcast and the importance of your email list. You can get a free trial at kajabi.com. That's Kajabi.com. I've talked about Kajabi before, but here's something that's super cool and new. They just rolled out an AI assistant for creating your online course curriculum. And this means you just type in a topic that you want to create on a course or webinar, and bam, it just generates a sample outline for you. It takes a ton of the hard work away. Of course, you're going to customize it to be your own, but this really helps you get over the struggle of how in the world to start, which is where most people stop. If you're like me, starting is always the hardest part, and that's what makes Kajabi so popular. They've made it easier for creators to build web pages, build courses, build coaching programs, build membership sites, build checkout pages, and build email funnels. So if you're struggling with any of those, you got to go check it out. Go to Kajabi.com. Kajabi was really the first all-in-one system and is trusted by over 100,000 creators. I think that's good enough for me. Also, as influencers and marketers who use this. And now their smart AI platform makes it easy to take what you know and turn it into an online course and business. Go start building with a free trial at Kajabi.com. That's Kajabi.com.